Have you whitened your teeth?
I haven't, mate. No, I just use fluoride-free toothpaste.
Why were you? I don't understand why you were going like that. Have I got something in my teeth?
No,
No.
I can't see, mate.
Okay, fair enough. I just thought it was weird that you were showing me your teeth, but okay.
I just got a big smile, man. I can't help it. You got to
Tasha
blame
cat.
my genes. Exactly. Yeah. You're not new, mate. I haven't heard that before. Come on.
Oh, that's funny. How you going, buddy?
I'm cool, man. How are you?
Yeah, good. I feel like we haven't really spoken in like a few days. We've both been sort of busy.
Yeah, it's been a busy one and not so busy at the same time. But it's actually quite difficult to run a podcast channel when you're trying to do a million other things. It
Well, I
takes a
think,
lot of effort
yeah.
from you.
And this is why we decided to just do it online, because me
Yeah.
having to come up to your studio and it just wasn't working. Hence why we haven't done a pod in 9 months. So
No way has it been 9 months.
it has. I was looking on YouTube. If you go on YouTube and look at when the videos released like 8-9 months ago, which is mental. I can't believe it's been that long.
I genuinely am shocked. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. How was your AliExpress shoot? Am I allowed to say that?
AliExpress in London. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I got to fly in 2 locations, which is good. Yeah, 2 in one day. Tower Bridge and Big Ben.
Cheeky Big Ben shots in there. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
It's always fun flying around though.
It is. I mean, I had security come up to me a couple times because that's obvious. Yeah.
Did you have NSS? Did you have NSS for that?
Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't.
Were you flying west side of Tower Bridge? Were you?
So Tower Bridge, no, I didn't need an NSF for that.
You were on the east side.
I used the pier. Yeah.
But, okay.
Yeah, for Big Ben at County Hall, 100%. Like, God, you wouldn't do that. Where did you wouldn't do that. County Hall, there's like, so do you know London Dungeon and the aquarium?
No,
do you know it
not
there?
Really. No, I've never been there.
It's just next to Westminster Bridge, and yeah, you just
okay.
There's like a little piece of land you can fly from there, but you need their permission as well.
Were you Mavic or Mini?
A Mavic. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
100%. 100% Mavic.
Dude, I love flying the Mavic in London, mate. Do you know what's better than flying a Mavic in London?
Inspire 3 in London.
Yeah. So Kim. Oh God. Well, yeah. I was working with John Terry yesterday, which was fun.
That's why you sent me a message just randomly saying John Terry. I was like,
what? I sent you a message just saying John Terry. Did I really?
Pretty much. Yeah.
John Terry.
Your ADHD. It was ADHD. Just pick it up, like just sending random names to me.
Oh my God, I did. Why did I just send you? That's so weird. I must have. You know when you're like busy.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I did. You know when you're busy and you kind of like send a message like half-witted and then it just ends up being just nothing. I think it was that. Yeah. I was busy and I was like, John Terry.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I thought I was having a dream about it, but yeah, was it good? You had a chat?
Yeah, well, I mean, I said hello and that was almost it. And he shook my hand and I was like, okay, cool. I had to Google him. I didn't know who he was.
Oh,
I'm so sad.
Know who he was? Oh,
it's
no.
It's not like working with Martin Brundle, mate.
Yeah, that was wild. That was good. That was something to talk about because we got to meet him on one of your shoots and he's a sound guy, isn't he?
Cool. Really nice, mate. He was just, I think, yeah, I guess they always say never meet your heroes, but actually he was a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
I think that for us,
that was awesome.
That was cool. Like being at Silverstone, working with someone like that was really fun. Oh yeah, it was a good shoot. Do you know, I wish I'd done, I wish I had my chest cam for that so I could do one of those day in the life episode things.
Yeah, I didn't put mine on either, I don't think. Or did I? I can't remember. So
you did a bit of behind the scenes filming, but yeah, I feel like that was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, massively.
Hey ho. Right. Cool, man. I've got some bits I want to talk about. I think. Oh, first of all, do you know what day it is? What's the date?
Thursday, the 26th of March.
What's happening today?
Formula 1.
Oh, it's not. It's Thursday.
Yeah, it's practice. It's like pre-warm weekend warm-up.
Yeah, I'm so excited about. See, Avata 360 release in
just under 2 hours. Release.
Yeah.
You know what? So people might know me for being like fully DJI, like hype boy, and like always talking about their products. But this one, I don't know. It doesn't tickle. Doesn't
have you seen the size of it?
It's big.
It's fucking massive. Like if you look at the size difference between that and the Avatar 2, it's like almost double the size. It's almost like I feel like it's the size of my Black Magic Whoop. Like
Really? Wow. Okay.
well, I think the Avatar's what, a 3-inch.
Yeah.
I think this is like a 4 or a 5-inch almost.
Okay.
But the body
So it's not going
size
to
is just
be like Vapor D5 size, is it? Is it smaller than
no.
that?
I don't know. So let's see if I can find a picture of it. Let me see. So DJI Avatar 360
I saw a
versus DJI Avatar
Scottish
2.
YouTuber. I forgot his name. He was
Was it
doing a little
Haggis?
review on it, and it's cool.
Sorry.
It does look cool, to be fair. It does look cool.
Here's a picture. Let me open this. Mate, it just looks like an Avatar 2, but scaled up.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'll
Bit more
share my
beefy.
screen with you. Where is it? Share. Sorry, first time properly using this app. You're gonna have to. Which one? I don't know which one. I think it's this one. Yeah, here you go. It's on steroids.
Wow,
Can you see it? Yeah, it's massive. It is massive.
That's the Avatar 2, isn't it? Oh my god, that's huge.
It is massive.
It kind of needs it though, because that camera is going to be a lot bigger. So why not just make the frame go with it as well? They kind of had to.
Yeah, I just don't understand the Avatar 360. Like, I don't really know why they've done it. If that makes sense. Like, I don't get it. Like, why do we need a 360 drone? I don't understand. Because other than making everything look like it's straight out of Inception, what's the like? You've got 360 cameras, which is, I think, have their own use case, but they're for like, there's no professional use for them, in my opinion. Like, I've never gone, oh my god, I really need a 360 camera to do this job. Have you?
No, definitely not. But so it's definitely going to be for like the hobby, creative, fun. You know, it's a toy, right? But from what I saw, there could be a potential use case where you can get like 5 sequences in one flight, because you're able to manipulate in post-production where the camera looks. I saw a video from a Scottish YouTuber, forgot the name. He was flying above trees, so you got a top angle view. Then he flew down in front of the car that was going through the forest, turned the camera around. Yeah, back facing, front facing. So you can get multiple angles. And it's wide as well. I don't know the millimeter, but it's a lot wider than your usual like Mini 5 sort of shot.
So I think
and they're trying to compete with
camera's
Insta as well.
Yeah, for sure. And was it anti-gravity drone, which has been out for a little while now. So I think each camera's, so you got 4K camera on the top, 4K camera on the bottom. So they say it's 8K. It's not really 8K, but sure.
No, it never is.
But also, I think you can flip the camera so that it's also front facing, so you can just use it like a normal FPV drone, which I don't know how that works, because I'm not sure how that works. Like, I mean, there's obviously fairly limited information other than what the YouTube hype train has put out so far, and there's very strange marketing strategy with this. I mean, it's very weird. Like, I've seen so many videos of YouTubers who are normally on the DJI hype train, and they're all well pissed off that they didn't get invited to this I don't know, weird DJI party. I don't know. They
DJI party in China.
It was strange.
There's only one reviewer who I will take at face value, and that's Philip Bloom, and he's got a review coming out soon for this. He says it how it is. He gets sent stuff, but he's a cinematographer, and if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. And he'll ask those questions, and he'll figure them out. Like, what's the use case?
Yeah.
Can you use it in a professional capacity? Not like, oh, this looks cool, you can do X, Y, Z. Yeah, great, but are you actually going to do that like in real life?
I just don't know. I've also heard that like if you're filming like a normal drone video, I'm not going to talk about FPV because I don't really think this is a proper FPV drone, but I think if you're filming like with a Mini or a Mavic or whatever, because I think this is where that's going to sit market wise, probably more like the Air 3 or the Mini in that kind of real consumer space, is I've heard that you can't take decent still images from video on it.
That kind of makes sense. I guess they had to like go back somewhere a little bit,
but also
put all their tech on the good video side for it.
Yeah. I've also heard there's like a line as well. You can see like active line when you've got video. And I found an example of that. I'll show you in a minute. It's actually really bad. So interesting to see. I've potentially got a good use case for it if it works the way I think it's going to work. So I'm not going to say what that is because obviously I don't want to give away my secrets because why would I do that?
That was close. I was about to be like, oh, was it this and this?
I think I told you already, didn't I? But the thing I don't know about this and no one's really said is, can you fly it with the DJI RC3, which is the remote you've got, with FPV goggles?
RC2 Pro, you mean?
Yeah, whatever. No. With the actual the DJI FPV remote.
Which
one I mean?
Right.
The one that you've got, the one I told you was shit and not to use it. What I want to know is, can you fly it with that in FPV goggles like the DJI Goggles 3 that we have for the Avata 2 in 360 mode and fly it like an FPV drone? Because if you can, then I've got a pretty good use case for it. And if you can't, then I'm definitely not getting one. Because
it's just a toy. You need a proper reason to get it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's £1,000, right? I think. So
yeah, well, actually, interestingly enough, that brings me on. I'll stop sharing this screen. I've got another screen with pricing on it. So let me find that. It's all in yen, but I've asked ChatGPT to convert it. So because I'm prepared. Nice. I think it's this one. Is it Reddit? Yeah, this one. So I think first of all, this is the different combos it's coming in. So I think at the cheapest you can buy it as a standalone with one battery, because I think if you've already got the Goggles 2 or the Goggles 3 and the DJI RC3 FPV remote or the motion controller, you can use it with that. So you could just buy standalone. So standalone version is for £332 or $415 US.
Really?
So it's pretty cheap.
That's mega cheap.
I have pulled this off Reddit, but I did see this in US dollars on Facebook yesterday. So I guess we'll know in a couple of hours, right? By the time this podcast come out, the prices will be up and it'll be for sale.
Of course. Well, quickly, you just mentioned US dollars. Is this even coming out in America?
So it will, but it's been delayed to the 30th of March because it was, I think they had this inspected by the FAA pre-ban. It's still been certified by the FAA. So it's still getting a release over there, I believe.
Yep.
But how easy or difficult that's going to be to...
The code was put in before the, whatever you call it. Yeah.
I believe so. I think Mads Tech was talking about it the other day, and I think that's what he said. But I also just saw on that drone, what's that drone leaks site that you're always on?
Drone XL, I think.
That's it. I saw that it had been pushed back in the US to the 30th. So, which is only 3 days or 4 days, but I think it will get a release there. Anyone who's listening from the US, don't quote me on that because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
So we'll know today. It's normally 1 p.m. UK time, right? They release. So
12 GMT it's coming out, literally in an hour and 13 minutes.
All right, nice one.
So if we drag the podcast out long enough, we can watch the launch.
Yeah, maybe we can do a live reaction to it afterwards when this is done. That'd be cool.
Not a bad idea. Yeah, good one. Right, so then looking at the other, you've got the DJI Avata 360 DJI RC. So you get the DJI RC remote, which definitely means you're flying it like a normal drone. That's not an FPV drone. So that is £443 or $554 US, which is pretty good considering you get a remote and a battery with it. You've then got the DJI RC2 Fly More combo where you just get the extra batteries, the remote, and the little carry case. And then you've got the FPV version where you get the motion controller, the new N3 goggles, which are a massive step down from the Goggles 3, just so you know.
Oh, really?
Plus the extra batteries. And that's, what's that? That can't be right. No. I think the conversions I've done is wrong. I saw it yesterday. It's like $999 for that, basically.
Agreed.
So you're basically looking at $1,000. I don't know what ChatGPT's done with that, or whether these pricings are wrong. It it might be because this is Chinese prices. It's way cheaper in China. I don't know. Like I said, don't quote me on that. But yeah, I think standard packages. It's weird. I don't know why. Yeah, I just don't know about it. I've got a video to show you as well, just very quickly.
Cool.
Because I spotted something in the footage and I was just like, that doesn't look great. I wonder if you can spot it as well. So let me share again.
And it's playing.
Yeah, play. Cool. So you still hear me all right?
I mean, yeah. Initial shot looks sick. I'm not gonna lie. I love the rotating. It's pretty nice.
See, yeah. I'll tell you what I think about that in a minute.
The palm trees. The 360 world thing is old.
Yeah.
God, the quality does not look good.
I was seeing though.
It's artifacts like crazy.
Can you? Yeah, keep playing it and get to the end, and then.
Yeah.
I just don't like this whole spinny as well. I don't like the spinny thing, man.
So the idea is that I need to show you a video as well, but then we're just gonna have to put it in edit. Is how you would actually use it. This is not the use case for it at all.
I think
the use case is for like going from frame to frame and cutting up, and then you would.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel like sick right now.
God, mate, like this is the thing I had with the anti-gravity is it made me feel sick when I was watching it. Right, go back to, I'll show you when it is. Okay, so 22 seconds when it's like, or 20 seconds where it's at that wave and it's slowing down.
Yep.
Look closely and look at, you can see the line. You can see like there's like warping going on in the like
with
the top of the wave with the spray.
It's horrible.
It looks horrendous. I wouldn't use that. Like to me, that wouldn't be usable professionally for sure.
Nope.
So I think this is very much consumer, in my opinion.
Of course it is. 100%.
Unless, like you said, unless you're specifically using it to reframe. But I don't know. For me, that's not like a big enough selling point to go out and buy one, unless. If it works how I think it's going to work in FPV with the 360 camera, then I've got a use case for it and I will use it professionally. But it's so specific that it would be used for one thing and that's it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of.
I agree.
It's for me it's like a pointless thing. I don't know. I'm not that excited about it. I mean.
It is what it is. I mean, I've just sent you a link here. We'll see what we can do with this in edit if this works or not. But go to 4 minutes 20, and this is a more real use case of what you would do with this.
Oh, I like this guy.
Let me know when it starts. Yeah, he's cool.
I've watched his video for years. 4 minutes and what?
20. Just go to 4 minutes 20. Let me know when you've started.
20. I really like the look of it. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see.
So you've got sequence 1, top down, right? There's one cut. Rotate it. Another cut.
Yeah, I get that. Oh, that's interesting. The low shot. That's quite cool.
Exactly, and then
you can almost get like
you can fly forwards and have the camera look back. So you're flying forwards, but you've got the camera looking back at the car. So these are proper use cases of how you would use it.
That's cool. That's that is actually cool. I could imagine using that for something, but if I was,
that's kind of the only way.
I'd say it's an Inspire style shot, isn't it? But I don't want to call it that because it's definitely not.
You don't want to insult the Inspire family.
Definitely not, because I think if you were going to be doing that sort of shot professionally, my recommendation would be, at no point would I ever go, oh yeah, we can use the Avata 360. I'd be like, no, we need an Inspire with 2 crew. Like that's crazy. I think for vloggers, like it's going to open up a whole world of different like shot possibilities. And if you're doing YouTube vlogs or whatever, then it's a really useful tool. And I think, to be honest, DJI aren't stupid. I'm sure they know that that's going to be their client, client list for this.
Yep, clientele.
Their audience. Yeah, their audience for this product for sure. It's not really going to be, I don't think it'll be aimed at pro users, if I'm honest.
No,
like, I wouldn't use that.
A pro user would pick it up just to kind of see how it would work. But that's why I'm going to mention again Philip Bloom when he makes his review to come out hopefully today or tomorrow or on the weekend. That'll be interesting because he compares it to other drones and he'll really go in with it. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure everyone's really bored about hearing about the Avata now.
Yeah,
so
I'm sure we're going to cut that
move on. Okay. Well, maybe if I can. Look, I've just sent you another link, right? This is actually genuinely quite exciting. So you'll know as well as I do that I shit all over GoPro, probably in one of our last podcasts. No, I don't. I thought the Hero 13 was just like a really bland attempt to get more money out of users. Literally, it was the same as the Hero 12, but they added a load of strap-ons to it in the form of camera or lens accessories.
I've just watched that. What was that all GoPro?
I know, right?
Was that all GoPro?
Mate, this is what I'm saying. Have you watched the whole video?
Yeah, it was only like 10 seconds long. And I was like, what? Where's the rest?
Dude, yeah, I know, 20 seconds long. But this is all shot on the new generation of GoPro.
What? The moonshot. They're really teasing here. There has to be some... Are they doing lenses? These look like lenses. This is not just an action cam anymore.
Well,
these actually look like proper lenses.
So what I know so far is this is a completely new generation of GoPro using a completely new processor.
Okay.
So that's it. But when I saw this a couple of days ago, I was like, whoa. Because I've written off GoPro. Like GoPro's dead to me. Like I'm full.
They had to do something different.
Well, I'm starting to wonder whether GoPro kind of because we get a release every year, right? Every September we get a new GoPro. That's the way it's been for years. And basically from the Hero 9 up until the Hero 13, there wasn't really that much in terms of changes.
Yeah.
So I wonder if GoPro have gone, do you know what? A bit like how they release FIFA 24, 25, like the F1 games every year. It's small changes, but they can't do anything meaningful because they don't have enough time.
Yep.
Okay, this is my theory, right? The Hero 13 was a stopgap. They were like, okay, we'll release one more camera in the Hero lineup to give us time to develop the next big thing.
Yeah. And they knew they needed to do it because DJI were taking over.
I mean, just look at their shares, mate. Their shares are worth pennies now. It's basically a penny stock. And I know they've had some problems with their CEO and spending way too much money and lots of other shit. But if we genuinely get like a next level action camera, like that's exciting.
Yeah, I mean,
because it would be cool to see, mate. Unbelievable, right? Like I don't know how it was shot, but they're saying this is captured on the next generation of GoPro. So, you know, our GoPro now doing cinema cameras.
Well, they put the GoPro on the space station, and that's how they got that shot.
Well, I'm sort of. Did you ever see what was it, a new Day After Tomorrow film where it was like, I don't know, 28 years after or whatever it was called, where they filmed the whole thing on an iPhone.
It wasn't the whole thing. They did certain scenes, but I haven't seen it.
But
yeah.
Which I thought was really funny because they were like, "Oh, this was shot on iPhone," and they've got like a fucking £150,000 lens on it. I'm just like, like you're just using the sensor. Like, stop gaslighting everyone. But yeah, when I saw this, I was like, okay, that's fair. That moonshot's what. There must be a lens of some sort on there. There's no way.
Like the bokeh on it's crazy. It looks very sort of, it looks too clean to be an action cam. It doesn't. Yeah, it's not very wide either. It looks really like 35mm kind of territory.
Yeah, I mean, with GoPros, you've always been able to change the focal length, like going from a narrow to a wider and wider and wider. So
right, okay, nice.
It could be that, but it was always, I don't think it was never like it was always digital, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think there was ever like, you know, what do you call it? An actual focal length change. It was just manipulating how that lens was. Yeah. So
right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know if they could, I mean, if GoPro came out with what is it? The Sony ZV-1, where it's like a tiny little, it looks like an action cam, but you can stick lenses on it. Maybe it's something like that where you can attach a lens to a GoPro.
when are we getting any more information? Do we know, or is it just kind of that's all we have?
I think we started seeing teasers, so we're like months away maybe from a release. I don't know. The fact they're teasing this, and I was just like, I watched it and I was like, wow, okay, now I'm paying attention now, because
I mean, hopefully it comes before the summer, because that's where people are going to use these action cams, right? They want to get it out. That looks cool. So you want to use it on a GoPro? I mean, not on a GoPro, on an FPV drone. That would be interesting. Like, it's gonna look crazy.
Mate, I don't know about internal stuff, because I'm kind of like so set in just using the O4A unit now. Like, it's just so easy, and even the thought of mounting something on a drone now is just seems like a right pain in the ass. I mean, it depends. If it ends up being really, really good and it's like the size of a GoPro, then I might consider it for some things. Like, I mean, for me, that's like cinema quality.
It was
visuals.
Huge.
I would expect something out of like an FX3, like with that. Do you know what I mean?
FX3
like,
GoPro.
Insane.
That's crazy.
Imagine if it was like, I don't even know, like 8K. Because all the things we wanted out of the last generation of GoPro, where I was like, we want even 6K would have been great. 8K would have been awesome. You know, like true log, better low light, a bigger sensor. Because that's the thing that DJI had over it. Like, you had in the Action 5, you had the 1/1.3 inch sensor, whereas the GoPro was like a 1/1.9 inch sensor, and it was just, the low light was just awful, and
it looks clean. I mean, GoPro needed
really
something,
good.
right? So this is cool. This might get their shares up as well, maybe, because people are going to get invested again.
Well, to be fair, mate, if they release something epic, I'm going to invest for sure, because I think that's genuine.
One side to the other.
Hey, look, I'm always open to change. Like, if someone releases a good product, like, I think,
of course,
there's like, I will switch right back for sure. So we'll see what happens, but I think there's like quite an interesting, I'm quite excited by that.
No, that is cool. That is cool. That's some good tech news. I like that. Have we got any bad tech news? Anything that's not great?
F1 sucks.
I can think. Well, yeah, that's tech, and that sucks at the minute. Oh, quick, we'll go into that just real quickly. We won't spend too long on it.
Sure.
But FIA have released an update on the whole battery deployment. I think they're going to drop it a bit, so they don't have to clip as much, which is good.
That's good. Yeah, because it sucks.
Yeah, it's so bad. No one's liking it. I mean,
what did you think about? Did you notice this in China, where they were getting to the clip, they were super clipping, and the graphic wasn't changing, and the engine note wasn't changing, and I was like, but they're slowing down. And it's still down. Like, meh. And I'm just like, what? Like, you
doing 325 kph at the 50
you can hear board. Mate, it's so stupid. I was just like, what has happened to F1? Like, with the point they were like, we're gonna have to fake the graphics and the audio so that people don't moan at us. Like, that's the worst thing you can do, because people picked up on it instantly and they were like, fuck you.
Yeah, 100%. They need to just basically, they're figuring it out as they go, which is not great. But at the same time, you can't deny the racing has been good. Yeah, the overtakes might not be real and they're kind of orchestrated, but we're getting more than we did with DRS, and that's kind of orchestrated as well. But yeah, it can make the sprints fun.
Well, the racing has been good, and I've enjoyed the cat and mouse of it. But it is, seeing George Russell fly past Leclerc at just the overtake speed is just outrageous.
Yeah, that overtake button. There's nothing to defend against.
I don't know whether to like it or hate it, like, because it goes against. It's not racing. Like, you don't like Max Verstappen saying this is not racing anymore, but it is sad. But look, this happens in new regulations sometimes. People don't like change at the end of the day, and it's gone in a weird direction. But they'll sort it out, because they have to, because otherwise everyone's going to stop watching it.
Yeah. I mean, they'll start watching GT3 instead, where Max Verstappen goes when he retires at mid-season, because he's had enough.
Mate, if you want to watch proper racing, go watch the GT3 race.
That Nürburgring race was epic. Absolutely epic.
He's crazy good.
Yeah, so good, man. So good. Like, what an animal he is, man. Bred for that stuff. It's just crazy.
I know. His dad created a monster, for sure.
Yeah. It was good.
Right, very quickly, predictions for the Japanese Grand Prix.
Right. It's not a sprint, is it? We're just normal Grand Prix.
Normal weekend, yeah.
I think we're going to be very similar. It's going to be, I don't know what order, but we're going to have a Mercedes and Ferrari podium again.
Yeah, Hamilton,
for sure. Hamilton P1. I think this track is more suited to Ferrari's style. There's not too many straights for Mercedes to go
That's
crazy
true.
with.
Well, you've got
yeah,
what is it? 190R. Is that what it's called?
130R.
130R. That's it.
You can't go flat
You've
out
got
anymore.
the straight before that. No, that's true, but it's quite long up until that, so that's going to be a battery deployment place, and then main straight. But the main straight isn't that long.
No, it's enough though potentially, but you could. Just thinking about the overtaking opportunities all around the track now, it's going to be totally different to what it used to be like, where you could only overtake at turn 1. That was it.
Turn 1. Yeah, I think it will be interesting to see what happens. I think Hamilton does love the track though, doesn't he? He's been quite successful at Suzuka. So
he's back, mate. He's back. And what about yours?
I think easily Mercedes, Ferrari, and then third place is anyone's guess, I think.
Well, if McLaren get another DNS, that would be a record 3 in a row for Piastri.
Yeah. Oh my God. I feel for the guy. Go from championship contention the year before to not even finishing a race yet is crazy.
It was true.
Starting a race.
I know. It's mad because he literally had his only chance last year. And it was true. It was his only chance last year.
Literally, I think McLaren are too far behind to even mount a fight this year, genuinely. So we'll see what happens. But for me, Mercedes, Ferrari, and then who knows, maybe an Aston Martin in third place.
Alpine.
Aston Martin. Alonso's had a baby. Did you see that? We got Daddy Fernando now.
I didn't think he was like a family man. He seems quite. I know it's obvious he keeps his personal life private. But I just figured he's more of like a he doesn't settle down kind of guy, you know.
Well, did you ever see the remarks he made to about Michael Schumacher I think it was there in the 2000s? He was like, they were racing, and he's like, I knew he was going to yield because he just had a kid.
Okay.
It's funny, but yeah, how old is he? 44, and he's just having a kid. I mean,
40. That's the new world, mate, isn't it? And you're in that life as well. When are you going to do it?
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, it's crazy to think that Max has got a kid now. Like, that's pretty wild. Although he's been babysitting Kvyat's kid for like however many years now. It's a hot topic.
Hot topic. Oh, sloppy seconds.
Oh, I feel sorry for Kvyat though. Like, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, he got done in hard. The torpedo.
I'm not sure I miss him though, if I'm honest.
Nah, there's a few drivers you don't miss. Him,
like Maldonado.
Maldonado, I miss. Yeah, you got to have him on track.
Only because of the
wild
memes.
Card. He's the wild card.
Did you ever see? There was a meme that came up when they were going to Monaco, and there was a picture of like a cargo ship with like 50 million containers on it, and all it said was Maldonado's spare parts turning up to Monaco.
Oh, no,
so good.
Yeah, he's too expensive. It's crazy to think he won a Grand Prix as well.
Do you know what? Like, he wasn't that bad. He was just crashed too much. And
he was reckless.
Like, racecraft wasn't good.
He took that Ayrton Senna quote too realistically. Like, if you don't see a gap, you're no longer a racing driver. So he was just like, I see all the gaps. I'm just going for it.
He saw the gap in the rear wing and was like, yeah, fair game.
Nice. And obviously you got Mazepin. No one liked him.
Mazepin, what a douche. He was mega douche. I don't understand how he even got into Formula. Well, I do understand how he got into Formula 1. It was daddy's money.
Yeah.
Anyway. It is what it is. Anyway, is that enough F1?
I think so. Yeah, because we're more drone stuff. But, I think most drone pilots that watch our stuff, I think they're into F1. Most of the population is now.
Some people are.
To survive. So, yeah, it's good to keep it in chat. But there's something I want to talk about, and it is the Mavic 4 Pro. It's been a year now, almost. It came out in May. It's not good. It's not good. Like, we'll just say it straight
I think you've
away.
got to caveat that, because it's good in some areas, but really bad in others.
I will use the Mini 5 Pro over it in some situations.
Ooh.
I know.
Ooh,
and the only reason for that is right. If it's a clear, nice day with not high winds, it flies better. It can do full vertical filming, portrait. The gimbal doesn't shake like crazy if you're trying portrait as well. And it doesn't want to kill itself. I swear the Mavic 4 Pro just wants to crash, and it wants to think anything is a danger. Like the sensors just constantly, always red still, even with these updates. It detects itself way too much.
Do you think that's what it is? It's detecting itself?
Yeah, I think it's detecting itself because of the shape of it, because it kind of goes up at the end, at the back.
I was flying it yesterday, and it was, I had constant red with nothing around it. I could literally see it in the air, and I was like, "There's nothing around it." Because, like, whenever I see those random, like, the red warnings when it pops up, like, my instant thing to think is, "Oh, it's a bird," and then I look up and there's fucking nothing.
Yeah, your heart, your fight and flight kicks in. You're like, "Oh, what was that?"
Yeah.
Oh my god! And you look, and you're like, "Oh, it's fine." And
I hate that, and how they've not been able to sort that out is just crazy, in my opinion. And I've actually, I don't want to do the next update, because the next update limits you to 120 meters, like, forever.
I think one of my drones has that update. I mean,
it's probably a Mini 5. Maybe a Mini 5. But yeah, apparently if you do the current update, you can't go above that, which is stupid, because if you're flying up a mountain,
you're locked.
Where you can legally go up with the terrain, you can't do that, which it's just stupid.
Yeah, I've had a situation where I've had to do that in Italy in the Dolomites because I could see the drone the whole time. It was just going up and up. Like, there's no physical way here in the UK you could do something like that, just apart from Ben Nevis and whatnot. But it felt wrong at the time going up. But, what was it, 1,000 meters or something silly?
But for sure.
To me, the big flaw though is that vertical filming needs to be native, like it is on the Mini 5 Pro and the Mini 4 Pro. It needs to fully look down, fully look up. The rotating gimbal is the problem. They need to scrap it on the next Mavic series.
I don't know why
they need to get rid of it.
I get why they did it, because to be able to do, like, proper vertical is useful. But it's only useful if you can look down and you can look up, which of neither thing you can, because you've got the little crab arms on it. So as soon as you're in vertical mode, those stop it from rotating, which is
exactly.
I don't know how they ever thought that was a good idea. Like,
they were pushing it as the rotating master, right? That's what that was. Their pitch was the rotating gimbal.
How many times did you rotate the gimbal?
Do you know what? In my shots,
was it
once or twice, I felt sick. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing when you're flying. And
but
you're
also,
rotating.
why would you do it when you're flying and add an extra thing to do when you can just do it in post?
And that's all I've done. It gave me the idea to do it in post.
They gave us 6K. What they should have done is given us a normal rotating gimbal like the Mini. I suspect that because of the weight of the actual camera assembly, that design wouldn't have been possible, because
maybe.
I mean, if you look at how flimsy the Mini 5 is, like, in terms of the way that the gimbal is actually held in, I feel like if you put something heavier than that Mini camera on it, it wouldn't work. So I suspect it's a design flaw created by the size and weight of the camera assembly. So I guess maybe that's the only way they figured it out it was going to work, but it's unusable. Like,
it is unusable.
You cannot do vertical in the Mavic 4 unless you're looking straight ahead.
When you try doing vertical, if you're trying to get some speed, or if you're going against the wind, the camera will bop, like, it will just do this randomly when you're, like, trying to get a shot, even like mid halfway.
It'll say, like, vertical angle exceeded or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's silly. And talking about, was it the camera? There was some, no. So when you go into cine mode and you try and get a nice shot and you stop it, it will keep on going. Like, it drags along a bit more.
Yeah,
That's
I've almost hit stuff because of it.
Yes.
Yeah, I've almost had fatal crashes with that.
Not good.
No, I never fly it in cine mode for that exact reason.
I'll do it if I'm in a wide space to get, like, a nice shot, but otherwise, now it's normal pretty much, and you just dial it in on your gain expo and stuff.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
It doesn't fly nicely either. It flies like an absolute dog. Do you remember I told you when I was in Wales and I, like, hand takeoff is something that we both do and we have done for years. I've completely stopped now because
Oh yeah, you
I was doing a hand takeoff, like normally how I'd done with every single drone I've ever owned for years, and it did this thing where the propellers spun up, and then the back propellers went and just tipped the drone forwards, and they went to full throttle.
Oh.
And I was like, shit, what do I do? What do I do? So my natural instinct was to grab the front of it, but obviously the propellers were in the way. So I like sliced my finger open, and it ended up falling in a bush. And like there was a bit of a broken, like the foot of one of the propellers is broken, but I still use it because it's absolutely fine. But after that, I was like, I don't trust this drone anymore. Like it's just
I've
always
had an
done
issue
stuff
with
which
taking
is
off on landing as well. It's not a good aircraft. Camera can be good
not
with a 6K and the all Intra. Why get rid of
the
ProRes?
camera.
Probably a license issue, but you know.
Yeah. The camera's great. I think the main sensor is really, really nice. Like it is great. For photo and video. I never use it in 6K though. Like I think I've used it once in 6K. Like it doesn't make a difference.
6K is good because you can punch in when you need to.
All Intra. I think most people would have had ProRes over All Intra.
Yeah,
like,
big time.
I also couldn't. We did lots of pixel peeping and couldn't notice the difference in All Intra between.
The first night shoot I did in London at Tower Bridge, I copied the same movement, and it was like, right, you're half the size of the file, even more, and I wasn't able to push or crush the highlights any more different than the shadows, like nothing. It was the same.
Let me put it this way. No one's ever gone. No production I've ever worked with has gone, oh, can you shoot in All Intra, please? And I've gone, oh, do you want me to shoot in 6K All Intra? And they're like, no, just shoot in like .265. Like, there's no point. You know what I mean? But also, it's nice to have those tele cameras. The x6 or x6.5 or whatever it is so noisy that it's pretty much unusable.
It's got to be a perfect condition for it. Like, it won't work
even
all the time.
Then, I think even if you use it in the middle of the day, and I think you still get way too much noise in that camera. It's just really noisy. So I think you even have to use noise reduction on it. And the x3 isn't great either. Like I know the sensor's obviously smaller, but the photos it's useless.
Yeah.
Video it works
creative
nicely,
stuff
but
is nice.
But there's also a color shift between the main camera and the tele lenses as well. I don't know if you've noticed, if you've been trying to, if you've had an edit where you're switching between the main camera and the x3, there's like actually a pretty big color difference between the two, which is shit. I think it should be exactly the same.
I haven't noticed that too much.
I've noticed it. Like it's almost like there's a green hue on it on the x2.5. And the same with the x6 as well. So you kind of have to like, obviously it's easily changeable, but I mean, for me, they should be all the same color space for sure.
Another thing that sucks is that when you're in photo mode and you take photos in the main camera and then you switch to the x3 and the 6.5 or whatever it is,
settings,
they're all different size, different format. They're not the same.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
They're not the same resolution. They're not the same aspect ratio. It's just, I missed the Mavic 3 Pro. I sold mine.
I know you were saying about that the other day.
Yeah. So
I think if you had the Mavic 3 Pro Cine, it's a better drone than the Mavic 4 Pro.
Yeah, 24mm again, not 28.
I think I would say, that's the other big thing as well. And it's actually something I really dislike about it is the focal length.
Yep.
There's times where I've switched to a mini because it just simply wasn't wide enough.
Yeah. So silly.
I have thought on a number of occasions actually selling the Mavic 4 and getting a Mavic 3 Pro.
Get the Cine. You can get it for about 1,800, I think.
Because it's still a better drone. Although, I don't know. I feel like going backwards is not the right thing to do.
Because there'll be some shoots where people say, "Have you got a Mavic 4 Pro?" You say yes. And then they hire you.
There's so many guys that I speak to who didn't even get the Mavic 4 Pro. Like, Killian, he didn't get it.
No,
he stuck with the Mavic 3 Pro Cine. There's a couple of guys who I know who work in TV who didn't upgrade because of the cine thing
I
and
think
not
that's
having
the thing.
ProRes.
If you're a ProRes user and you already have the cine
Mhm.
and you're like, well, why do I go all in for it? That makes no sense. For their workflow, 100%. But we never had the cine before, so this was like a new thing for us. And it is an upgrade in camera wise. Like it does look amazing at nighttime in London, sunset. Like the dynamic range is epic. Just the aircraft is bad. It's the
Yeah,
aircraft.
it
It just
isn't
needs
good.
a proper upgrade on the next
The
iteration.
the fact that it's still like when you spin up the propellers, the fact that it still wobbles, like when you
Yeah,
do that, it's
you
just
gotta
like
line them out. Yeah.
yeah. But even when you do that, I've noticed you still get a little wobble, which can't be good for the motors
Okay.
because that puts a pressure on it, which means they're not balanced properly as well, which concerns me. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's I mean, we're stuck with it now. We've got it, so we just got to deal with it. But yeah, I think DJI kind of fucked up on that one,
Yep.
if I'm
Time to get
honest.
the Avata 360.
Fuck off. No.
Oh, you can't put that on YouTube. You're gonna have to cut that one out.
Why not?
You get demonetized for swearing.
No, I've sworn like 10 times in this already.
I know, exactly. I'm keeping a count. I've been writing down all the all the timestamps.
You're gonna give me a swear jar. I don't think it doesn't demonetize you for swearing. It's obsessive profanity.
Obsessive, is it? Yeah.
It wasn't obsessive. I'll say it's because I've got ADHD, and then I'll claim I'm not
Okay,
gonna say
yeah,
that.
nice. Like that.
I don't think I've got anything else to talk about, mate. You?
No, I mean,
Oh wait, we do.
go on.
The state
Go on.
of current affairs and the amount of
Mm.
work out there at the moment. So
Yeah.
I know we've talked briefly about this, but I'm not that busy. I'm certainly in comparison to last year, nowhere near as busy. And conversations I've had with other people in the industry are all saying the same thing.
Yep, I agree. I mean, it's not like we're dead, but yeah, state of the world does affect it. You would be like, how does XYZ happening elsewhere in the world affect us for this kind of work? But it does. People have budgets and money is spread across everywhere. And yeah, yeah. Work's still coming in and it's still good work and it can pay well, but you want to like benchmark yourself each time and you want it to go up. And it's definitely slow.
Well, I look at my diary in comparison to what I've had this year so far in comparison to what I had last year, and I'd say not even half.
No.
Like realistically, it's so much quieter.
Wow.
But yeah, I think it comes down to the fact that people are, we've obviously got all these conflicts happening at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's making people not want to spend money. People are edgy about putting the wallets out. Also, we're coming up to the end of financial year, which plays a big part because people's budgets or companies' budgets haven't reset yet. And, also people are focusing on getting all their, financials up to date for the end of the year. I know this is all really boring stuff, but yeah, I guess the message is if you are feeling the pressure at the moment, we all are. I think the industry as a whole is noticing that there is a serious, lack of work out there, or a lack of commitment to work. I've put out so many quotes this year, like my quote list is probably almost the biggest it's ever been, but just nothing. No one's putting the trigger on anything at the moment. So
yeah,
it's,
I agree.
Yeah,
That's happened for quite a lot last year as well, to be honest. It started.
Well, I remember last year
year
you were fairly quiet up until what, April?
Mm-hmm.
So, but then you obviously got really busy, which is great.
Yeah, super summer, spring and summer is drone time. That's where it all happens.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And I think it feels weird as well because we finished last year off on such a high with those, two massive projects with Ren and Ocado, which were, certainly for me the two biggest projects I've had, career-wise. And so having those both in December and then getting to January and being like, okay, what do we do now? It was kind of a weird contrast, and it kind of really hasn't picked up.
It's kind of a nice time to just like decompress a bit and like focus on things like what we're doing now and business development. You don't use wasted time. You don't waste it. You use it properly, so you don't waste it. It's just And there's no point getting like negatively down about it either, because you know me, I always tell you like, yeah, I know we get nothing for the minute, and then something comes in like the next day, and then it's like, oh, awesome, worrying for no reason.
It's funny you should say that, yeah. And I think I'm probably more guilty of it than you are. Like, and I think this is why if you don't have a friend in the same industry as you who you can talk to and you know express your concerns to, then you know that's something you should really look at getting, you know, someone who you can do that with, because I know
need a group. You need some people.
Because there's been points where I've gotten, you know, if I've had a week where I've not been working, it kind of like sends me into a spiral where I'm like, shit, is this the end? Like, is this now the good times gone? And then you're like, dude, shut up. Like, have a break. But it's interesting, the beginning of this year and not being as busy as last year has kind of given me time to reflect on how burnt out I was by the end of last year because of the amount of work I took on, which is obviously, I'm not complaining about that, but just taking a step back, I was like, wow, I really was just so burnt out, and being able to just sit back and actually have some time to enjoy family and enjoy some of the spoils of that busyness has been nice. But I'm like, okay, I'm fucking done now. I'm good. I want to do more work now. Like, come on, guys.
It comes. It will come.
Anyway, cool, mate. Well, awesome to chat as always.
Cool, man. Definitely.
We need to make sure that we're doing this more often, and hopefully people just enjoy us chatting shit.
I think so, mate. You know, it's always good. People want to hear other people's input in the industry that we work in and whatnot. So yeah, it's all good.
Fun times. All right, buddy. Well, look, we'll catch up in a bit.
Nice one. Speak to you soon.